The number of homeless people in Portugal are on the rise. The impact of the Ukraine conflict has contributed to food price inflation. Rising living costs are exacerbating this problem further. Many people in the country rely on charities for food, but even these charities are now struggling to cope with the pressure. Here's a report for more.
Across Portugal, charities are struggling to cope with the sharp rise in the number of homeless. While soaring inflation and rising living costs are forcing people onto the streets, charities themselves are struggling to cope as they face rising energy bills and shrinking food donations. Portugal is Western Europe's poorest nation, and inflation has just hit a 30-year high of 9.3%. Because of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the average price of bread in the EU is now 18% higher than it was a year ago. But NGOs believe high inflation is exacerbating existing structural problems. Low wages and high rents make the capital, Lisbon, the world's third least viable city to live in. The average salary is €878 per month, but most cost more than €1,000 to rent. Here's Carla Paixão from Doctors of the World.
In
2022, in a context of economic crisis linked to the war, with rising inflation and an increase in the cost of living, we currently have homeless people with a new profile. These are people who, due to precarious work, are no longer able to keep their homes. These are people who are on long sick leave and who during that period lost their income to such an extent that they were no longer able to keep their house. These are the issues that are on the table and that are driving people into homelessness.
But Portugal is not unique, and requests for support are rising elsewhere too. In the UK, the Charities Aid Foundation found that 4.9 million fewer people gave to charity or sponsored someone between January and April this year. And organisations are concerned the number of homeless people will increase even further this winter.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.